The once great state of California strikes again. The Star-Spangled Banner will no longer be played at rallies at a high school in San Ramon, California after student leaders determined the song is racially insensitive. Yes, this is not a typo. This actually happened. The school's student body in a statement said it was brought to their attention that the national anthem's third verse is outdated and racially offensive, and that because of this, they had no choice but to ban it from being played at the school, but they also added that they had nothing but good intentions by removing the song so that their idea was to be fully inclusive when it comes to the student body. I guess good intentions make it okay. Obviously, this whole mess has created a huge backlash. To which the Student Council released a note saying that our traditions and laws have changed. Maybe that's where we've gone wrong. Multiple attempts to reach out to the San Ramon Valley School District for a comment by local area media, as well as several San Francisco television stations, have not been able to get an official statement from an adult in charge, if there even is one. Since when does a student council, which is made up of a bunch of kids who are probably not even in this country, legally have the right to pull the plug on something that has been done for decades in a school? And what third world-born staff member at the school is signing off on this ridiculous idea from a bunch of wet behind-the-ear pimple-faced punks who think they can come in and circumvent our nation and her customs because they don't like what something means? I know San Ramon well, and I can guarantee you that school is most likely run by people not legally allowed to be in our country, along with a student body that would make any ICE agent reach their quote for the year in only one raid during school hours. Via Fox News, the Star-Spangled Banner will no longer be played at rallies at California High School in San Ramon after student leaders determined the song is racially insensitive. It was brought to our attention that the national anthem's third verse is outdated and racially offensive, wrote the president of the school's associated study body. We had nothing but good intentions by removing the song so that we could be fully inclusive to our student body. The decision to eliminate the national anthem from student rallies has resulted in a significant amount of backlash from patriotic students and residents. There's been a lot of pushback on the removal of the anthem, and not just from conservatives, Senior Dennis Fiorentino said on the Todd Starnes radio show. Fiorentinos, who was a guest Tuesday on my nationally syndicated radio program, said he was shocked when he realized the national anthem had been banned. It's important that we honor and respect those who sacrificed their lives protecting the freedom that us Americans take for granted every day, he said. On a side note, kudos to the student journalists at California High School who first reported this story and did so with fair writing a fair and balanced report. It's refreshing to see solid journalism from the Californian. The student body president posted a letter on the high school's website defending the decision to ban the song by citing a third verse that references the hireling and slave. There is widespread debate among historians as to what Francis Scott Key was alluding to in the lyrics. Regardless, only the first verse is traditionally sung at sporting events or public gatherings. This verse translated, finds joy in the ing of African Americans, the student government president alleged. To think that our nation's anthem once had the word slave and land of the free in the same sentence leaves me speechless. I have chosen not to identify the student government leader because the student is underage. Moving forward, we must take action and be inclusive to all, the student body president wrote. This song was written in 1814. That was written 204 years ago. Imagine all the traditions and laws that have changed. As our culture shifts to one that is more diverse and accepting of all types of people, so must our traditions, the student government leader wrote. And although we understand that this anthem represents pride and patriotism in our country to many people, we believe that there are other ways that this can be accomplished without an expense to inclusivity on our campus. Okay, enough of this nonsense. Where are the grown-ups in charge of this public school? I reached out to the San Ramon Valley School District for a comment, as did several San Francisco television stations, but so far, they are not commenting. However, a leadership advisor, a grown-up, told the student newspaper that she agreed the national anthem is problematic and should have been removed. Well, that's just great. The teacher is actually encouraging young people to disrespect American values and traditions. It's unacceptable and inexcusable. The Star-Spangled Banner may have survived the bombs bursting in air, but it may not be able to withstand the rampaging mob of politically correct inclusivists. For the web powered by Zergnet Olympic figure skater handles wardrobe malfunction perfectly. The real reason you don't hear about LeAnn Rimes anymore. Here's who Jackie Kennedy thought had her husband killed. The real reason Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux split. This is what's at the center of Bristol Palin's divorce. The victims of the Florida school shooting revealed.